Good evening, folks. This past weekend, I enjoyed heading up to Birmingham for the Autumn Comic Con, otherwise known as MCN. Saw quite a lot of good stuff, lots and lots of old stalls with plenty of stuff on. Mostly collectibles, vintage toys, etc. And of course, lots and lots of people all dressing up and getting involved. But I thought I couldn't go all that way without buying something, so I bought myself this. I thought I'd open it all up with you guys. So this is Bandai's 172nd First Order TIE Fighter. Of course, that being the TIE Fighter from The Force Awakens. Off on the outside, bit of info and some pictures there. Some pictures of how the thing should look together. And some more of the details there, including what looks like two different pilot figures, but we'll take a look in a moment. Of course, all the writing, of course, in Japanese, so I'm afraid to say, unfortunately, I can't understand a word. Possibly someone else might be able to help me there. First Order TIE Fighter, again, as I say, 1/72 scale. Of course, as with all the Bandai ones, you do go with a little bit of base as well. Let's take a look at that. Can't really see any obvious kit number. At the sides, no, not really. Nothing there. Right, so let's open up and have a look. Right, so smallish box, pretty well packed. So we'll move this stuff off to one side for now, because I want this bit. Right, here we go. Oops. Instructions time. So. Small A5 booklet. No, it's not. It will unfold, sorry. On the first page there, again, some stills from the movie. And a lovely picture of how it should look when built. Where do things actually start from? There we go. Right, so, first page actually technically is this page here. This is your basic parts breakdown, although again, admittedly, in all Japanese, I can't really learn anything from it at all. That's step 5, so on the other side though, going from the beginning here, a little bit of safety information there, about what you should look for on the sprues there. They're all marked ready. That'll certainly help the people who like to do the old tape trick and mark each sprue. Starting off with the cockpit, got the bottom there, a few little bits and pieces there, chair, etc. Of course, remembering, as with all these Bandai kits, this is actually a snap fit kit. I know, how horrifying. Trust me, if you've ever built one before, they're amazing. Do not underestimate them. Some controls there, pilot figure going in. Hoping we get a bit more detail of all the colours to paint them up, we'll get there. Looks like we might have some stickers possibly. Let's take a look at those. Yes, they are. Stickers going in around inside the cockpit. It looks like we've got a main ball, but then main fuselage closing it in, sandwiching it in place. Main crew hatch going on. Again, now notice, crew hatch and the front porthole. You've got an option. The original film models, I suppose, at least for the original films, never used to have any glazing in. They were literally just open. And they've done the same with these. You can either build this without glazing, that's a solid plastic part, or with the glazed part to mask off. Some strengthening pieces there. It looks like guns going on. Some sort of aerial, I think, looking at that. Moving through, starting to build the famous wings, I suppose. You describe them as these big solar collectors on each side. Initially one side there, inner and outer. Now I prefer these. It makes it a lot easier to paint. Paint one colour, sandwich them together, done. But I know I am kind of in the minority for that. A lot of people, they like to mask them up and do it as. Now, don't forget as well, of course, these kits, one of the benefits of these is they are great models for the starter. Okay, all of the parts, as you'll see shortly, are all moulded in colour. So if you remember those old Matchbox kits, you can just simply throw this together without paint, without glue, done. Or for the others, we can separate everything, mask everything up, put some real detail in, and just go, because the building of them is so simple, we can go to town with the painting. Lots of weathering, great fun. That's the other side then going in. Make sure you cut off the little pieces here. Onto the other side. That's it. Part 5. And building the base. Little Jacu sand base there. And you got the options for the little clear laser bolts there as well. And of course there's some little parts there. I actually know what this is about. These little parts are if you want to load up all the various ones together, and you can click them all together. And then just going back to this page here, a little bit more detail on the markings and paint guide. So, without further ado, let's start opening some bags. At this point, I have not opened these myself, so here we go, look, all still sealed. You're seeing these at the same time I am. So starting off with the first bag we've got here. We have, looks like 2 identical sprues, no, not quite identical, sorry, for the veins on each side. That is the thick stickers, by the way, we'll come back to those in a moment. 2 side pieces here, absolutely stunning detail. If I get another light in here at a different angle, we might be able to just there. How about that? Absolutely stunning detail in the centre of that. And forget the more pieces that will go onto that there. Something else you may be interested, especially when you say that a science fiction piece is in 1/72 scale, is how big actually is that? You see my hand there, and if I get a ruler here from my bench, this is approximately 11 centimetres from top to bottom and about 9 centimetres deep, so little tiny thing, but certainly big enough that you'd notice it, yeah, fitting in with the rest of the stuff on your still trying to get out. There we go, look at that, beautiful detail on the inside there. Right, on to the next one, and then we have the opposite side, so there's the inside and the detail there on the outside edge there. Just try and get there we go, camera to focus on some beautiful detail there, and these pieces that will lock it all into place. Liking that. Next bag. Isn't that curious? Looks like we've got a few sprues inside one bag, which is really unusual for Bandai actually. As I'll show you on a later piece, they usually stop that from happening by linking sprues together, which I think is a brilliant idea. Pieces for the stand, very simple, no need to say anything there. Just like the rest of the kit, absolutely zero flash. Nice sort of sand finish on there. Again, perfectly serviceable, but also they're available if you want to dress it up a little bit further. Like that. Tiny little sprue here, just with some clear green laser bolts on. Again, very no fresh, liking that. Not sure if they're really my style, but I'm sure some people will love those. Right, now we're getting on to some more of the detailed parts now. See if I can just zoom that ever so slightly. There we go. So we've got main fuselage front and back, parts for the cockpit, looks like the inside piece there, one of the crew hatches, that being the side part version, and the bottom part, and I believe those are the strengthening pieces for either sides. Again though, on the outside there, some lovely detail. Liking that. See that crew hatch there? Absolutely beautiful. Loving that. And just have a very quick look on the inside again. No, whilst you can see injection marks here, these are all in places where you won't be able to see it. Anywhere not, they're off the part. Which again, top marks. And then finally one of the piece here. Now, one bag, please note. 3 sprues, all linked together. This, I tell you, is the future. Some of the other manufacturers would bring this on, start doing this as well. It would be fantastic. Most modelers dislike, heartily dislike, when a manufacturer will leave everything just rattling around inside a bag. Pet hate of many, many modelers. But this stops it all from happening. There's your clear sprue, linked in onto the main sprue so it can't get damaged and rattled around. Up here, another black sprue, again linked in so it can't go rattling around. Genius, brilliant idea, love it. Talking of which then, take a look. So, I might need something else behind this actually to get you to see. You see there's your clear version of the crew hatch and the front view porthole, and there's the solid version. So again, you can do this like they did in the films with no glazing, so you can see clean through, or you could glaze it and mask them up. Now the edges are quite defined, it should be very, very easy to mask. I'm not sure what I fancy doing actually. But again, there's main pieces for the vanes again. So again, you're looking about 12 by about 10 centimetres, which we could do with a conversion for some people, but I'm sure you'll figure that out. Yeah, daft. Cockpit floor. Some lovely detail. Look at that. Even on that cockpit floor, look at. There we go. Obviously, all these holes will have pieces put into them, but see all the sort of non-slip surfaces all over the place. That's brilliant. That's tiny, absolutely tiny. We are talking about a part that's maybe, where are we? Maybe 2 or 3 centimetres wide. Absolutely tiny, lovely detail again. Top part, and then the outer. And we're going into some more controls and stuff there inside. And then, yeah, pilots. We've got one stood and one seated, so you can have one standing around outside his ride, or one sitting ready to go. He looks absolutely awesome. Or they look absolutely awesome, I should say. Again, tiny little guys. Liking them, loving them in fact. And I'll try to show you the vanes there. I've got some lovely detail on that mesh look. That's going to take a wash absolutely beautifully, beautifully. Now again, please note the colours: grey, and then the outer part was black. So this could be done with no paint. So if you're looking for a kit for someone to get them started, maybe in the hobby, could go a lot worse than these. A lot worse. You got like children, etc., where you fancy getting involved, and you don't want to put them anywhere near that. Several £100 worth of rodent kit. Here's where you need to be. So, one of the few controversial parts of the Bandai kits, again, because they can be built either way, they give you both options. Thick stickers for the kids. Stick them on, away you go, without bothering with the paint. Now again, some of the smaller details, not such a bad idea really. That's them there. and then the other option is your decal version instead. Far slimmer, far simpler. Now, this decal I absolutely love. Again, when it comes to trying to mask off that glazing, why? Why don't you choose a decal? Clever idea. And if we can look very, very closely, if we can get this to focus, absolutely stunning detail on these pieces. These are for the inside controls, etc. For inside, and think about that's a piece that's going to be maybe a centimetre across. Really impressed. That's going to be really, really detailed with very little effort. Now, I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be building this up, if I'm completely honest. However, cross fingers, on Thursday, and this will probably be going up online about Wednesday, Flooring Models is doing their yearly turkey shoot, whereby you've got 4 days it's all supposed to be a bit of fun, etc., and just trying to see how you can get involved. Now, I'm off this week, so I might give this a go. See if I can get this just thrown together within the allotted time. And as I say, it is supposed to be a nice piece of fun. It's not supposed to be taken very seriously. It's not like a group build where they expect to see like a copy of the newspaper at the beginning and the end to make sure you've done it all in time. But I don't know. I am a notoriously slow modeller with work, etc. So I might see if I can get this done in 4 days. If I go, cross your fingers for me. But that is my short review of the 172nd Bandai First Order TIE Fighter. And as I was the first time I saw one of these Bandai kits, I am mightily impressed. Touch pricey, so look around, try and get the best price you can. Don't pick the first price you see, and you should be able to get yourself an absolutely lovely detailed TIE Fighter kit. Definitely gets the thumbs up from me. So, till next time, I shall see you guys later.